Hi everybody, I'm BarrelDragon65 and I want to talk to you. This is my review of the new Sly Cooper game, Thieves in Time. Now basically I want to know why is Sly Cooper and the gang going back in time? Well, very importantly, it's this. The pages of the Thievius Raccoonus are vanishing. The words and pictures are disappearing off each page. And it's up to Sly and the gang to go back and unravel or form back the Thievius Raccoonus and stop the masterminds behind it. When they first go to help out, they need to recruit someone to keep track. In this case, Dimitri. Yes, the Dimitri that was formerly of the Claw Gang. Bentley gives him a device that will help him communicate from one era to another. In this case, while they stay in Paris, while Dimitri stays in Paris, the gang travels into different time zones, like feudal Japan, the Wild West, and even back to the Ice Age by sheer accident. But when they go to their first era, feudal Japan, they find out that their Cooper ancestor has been kidnapped. Now this is repeated on each time zone you're in. Basically, the Cooper ancestor is captured. You have to rescue them, but near the end of the episode, their Cooper cane gets stolen. And it gets stolen by Cecile Le Paradox. And now that's not a slip of the tongue, that's how you pronounce his first name. Cecile. Basically, you wonder why is he doing this? Well, I'm not going to spoil anything of the story plot. Even though, when you get to the ending of the game, you may get a sense that there may be a fifth Sly Cooper game coming out. And all of you Sly Cooper fans, especially myself, and for those that are new to the Sly Cooper franchise, I suggest you try the Sly Cooper collection. It contains the first 3 games. Let me tell you more about in depth of this game. The music, for one hand. I love the music pieces on each one, correctly to the time zones they're in. Japan, England, the Ice Age even. And I especially love the battle themes when the gang is facing one of the bosses. And that's a good thing that I love about this game. Each time era you're facing a boss. The voice acting is great. Have the original voice acting cast that plays Sly, Bentley, and Murray. Although the Carmelita in this game is probably the same voice actor as the 3rd game, which I do not mind at all. The artwork, the color scheme of this game is mainly of a comic book representation, especially when you get to the cutscenes and Bentley's chalk time. The only problem I have with this game is the loading times. Now, this is not Sonic 06 loading, believe me. But there are just some certain parts I wish, okay, it's loading. 30 seconds have gone by. Still loading. But you get used to it. Here are some tips. Small tips. I'm not spoiling the plot line or anything down the road of this game. You have to see it for yourself with the story. But here's what I do say. Every area you go to, you get a costume. That costume is vital to beat the boss with. Here is the only example of that I give you. If you've seen previews of the Sly 4 game, you'll see that one of the bosses is El Jefe, a tiger that loves Cuban cigars, but he uses fire attacks. The costume of that era prevents you from being hit by fire. All you have to do is just bounce the fireballs back at him and start whacking him with your cane. The rail cane, I'm not talking about that. Don't start me on that. Each era also has clue bottles. But here is what I say, and this is very dire. If you want to collect the clue balls to unlock the save, do episode 3 first. When you collect all 30 bottles, unlock the save, it will give you an item that will help you detect where all the clue balls and the save is in all the eras. Now, here's my main 10 out of 10 thing. I give Sly Cooper 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, the only problem I have with this game is the loading times. And that's my review of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. And before you make comments about this is my real voice. This is how I look like. Do not judge me. I don't judge you guys and girls by the way you look and sound. This is Barrel Dragon 65 and my friend Blastoise sign out.